Hi guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. So through this video we thought to explain about the P60 because some of you have commented for our previous videos asking about the P60. So that's why I thought to explain about the P60 along with an example. So I'll be looking into what is meant by P60 and an example of a P60 and also what you can do if you don't have a P60. So if you have not yet subscribed our channel, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button as well. So without further delay, let's see what is P60 according to the UK government website. So P60 is also known as the end of year certificate. So you will be getting P60s for end of each tax year. According to this website, it says your P60 shows the tax you have paid on your salary in the tax year. So from your P60, you will be able to see the amount of tax you have paid within that specific tax year. So what is referred by tax year is normally from 6th April to 5th April of the following year. So if we look at the most recent tax year was from 6th April 2024 to 5th April 2025. And also you should get separate P60s for each of your jobs every tax year. So if you are working for more than one employer, you should receive P60s from each of the employers that you are working for. It is clearly explained here. So if you are working only for one employer, you will be getting only one P60, whereas if you are working for two employers, you should receive two P60s from both employers. And also, if you are working for an employer on 5th April, they must give you a P60. So that it means you don't need to work for the full tax year with the employer to get the P60. Even if you have worked only one day for an employer within that tax year, you should receive a P60 from that employer. And they must provide this by 31st May on paper or electronically. So your employer should provide you the P60 before 31st May, and it can be either on paper format or on electronic format via email as well. So that is about P60, and then we are going to see why you will need your P60. So you will need your P60 to prove how much tax you have paid on your salary. So for examples, you will need your P60 to claim back any overpaid tax. If you have overpaid any tax, in order to claim that, you will need your P60. And also you will need your P60 to apply for tax credits if you have any tax credits. And also you can use your P60 as proof of your income if you apply for a loan or a mortgage. So these are few of the examples that you will need your P60. However, if you don't have your P60 and if you cannot get it from your employer, what can you do? So there are options that you can do if you can't get your P60. So you can use your personal tax account or the HMRC app to find the information that would be on your P60. So if you have not yet created your tax account using the HMRC app, you can create it now so that you can see the information in your P60 through that as well. If you need further guidance on that, you can watch out our previous video about the HMRC app so that you can easily create your app. However, if you are struggling to create the app and if you are struggling to access your HMRC account, you have another option, which is to contact HMRC and ask for the information that would be on the P60. So you have this option as well. You can contact HMRC either through phone or by post. For your convenience, so the postal address and the contact details of HMRC are given in the description box. So this is about P60. So as I told you, I'll be sharing an example of a P60 with you now. So this is how a P60 looks like. So there are different formats depending on the employer, but normally the information included in P60s are same. So P60 is also known as end of year certificate, and you will be able to see the tax year on the top of the P60. And also it will include some of the personal details of you, like your name, national insurance number, and your payroll number, which is an internal number from the employer. Then you will be able to see the most important part in your P60, which is pay and income tax details. So you will be able to see the annual pay within that employment and also tax deducted within the tax year from that employment. So it will be denoted by letter R if there is tax refund. And also you will be able to see your tax code in your P60, and there will be another section within your P60 showing the national insurance contributions in that employment. So this is how your P60 looks like, and as I mentioned before, you should receive different separate P60s from each of the employer if you have worked for different employers within that tax year. So I hope P60 is clear for you, and if you have further questions about P60, you can include them in the comment section. If I can support with your questions, I will reply you back for the comments. And thank you for watching guys, and see you soon with a new video.